Hi, I'm Donna Cruz. There is a great quote that says, if you're alive, it means there is a purpose for your life. Sometimes the challenge is learning what that is and then following it. That's what Caroline Barnett did. She and her husband, Matthew, lead the Dream Center. It's an amazing 24/7, 365 church in the heart of Los Angeles that helps meet the physical and spiritual needs of 80,000 people every month. Caroline talks about the day that her passions and the needs of the world around her came together.
Well, I believe every Christian has a passion in life. A trigger is what I like to call it. And I had my first trigger pulled when I was 18 years old. I was volunteering here at the Dream Center, and I got a call from a social worker who said there was a family in need of food not too far away. Now, at the time, we had a food bank on campus, but you had to come to us in order to receive. Well, I loaded up my car that day and drove over to this dilapidated apartment building, and what I saw that day changed my life. It was a mom who was 25 with 8 kids, and when we walked in, there was no furniture in the apartment other than some couch cushions on the floor that they use as beds, and the kids were mostly just in their diapers or underwear. And as soon as we walked in, the kids jumped in our arms and started eating raw zucchini. I thought, how hungry are these kids that they'd be willing to eat raw zucchini? And it wasn't until I was face to face with a hungry child that I realized how passionate I was about feeding the hungry. And now I'd grown up watching the heartbreaking commercials of kids starving around the world, and they brought my eyes to tears, but not to action. It wasn't until I was in the home of a hungry child that I knew how passionate I was, and I think that's what it takes for most of us. Of course, every injustice can bring a child of God to tears, right? Because we have the love of Christ in us, so what doesn't break our heart? But I believe God is asking all of us on an individual basis to be His ambassador in some way, in some area. And it's passion. So it's work that doesn't feel like work. It's the kind of work that pushes you beyond your limits, beyond your insecurities, beyond your fears, beyond your inconveniences. But God has called all of us to be His hands and feet in some way, on some level.
If you're wondering about the next step of your journey, I Hope You Dance, A Night of Hope and Healing is designed just for you. It's in theaters for one night only, Monday, May 16th. You'll be inspired by special guests that include New York Times #1 best-selling author and pastor Joel Osteen and the Today Show's Kathy Lee Gifford. The night will also help people find their God-given purpose through the Dream Center. To find out more about this powerful night that Keep the Faith is proud to be a part of, visit KeepTheFaith.com.